How's it going, guys? My name is Gershon Levy, and this is 5 things that you should know before becoming a real estate agent. Now, the purpose of this video is simple. I want to help anybody who's thinking about getting into real estate have an easier time doing it. I remember it was tough when I started, so I hope these tips can help you acclimate to the profession a little bit easier. So just a little background on me. I'm in my 5th year of real estate with Allison James Estates and Homes here in Las Vegas, and last year I was actually ranked as one of the top producing agents for Allison James in the state of Nevada. Please don't forget to like and follow, and let's get started. So the first thing you should know, the first thing you should understand is that in real estate, there's really 3 main sources of getting business, getting leads. The first one is going to be your SOI, or your sphere of influence. This is basically your network, your mom, your dad, your brothers, your sisters, any of your friends and family, people you've met in the past. These are people that are likely to work with you because they know you as long as you're marketing to them and they know you're actually in the business. They're also very likely to refer to you if you keep up with them. So it's a great source of business because you don't have to pay for it. The second is going to be actually paying for leads. Websites like realtor.com, Zillow, there's other websites too, but essentially you'll pay a good amount of money for these leads. And the benefit is you don't have to work so hard to actually produce leads from your sphere. You can take the money you have and then go buy the leads and close them and get the commission. The downside is a lot of these leads aren't as qualified as you think, and it costs a lot of money to get them. And then the third one, the best lead source other than paying for them or getting them on your own, is actually getting them from other agents. So there's really 2 ways you get leads from other agents. The first is going to be if you join another real estate agent's team and become a member of his team. Some agents have so many deals that they need a team to work them. And you're either going to be handed deals from that agent, close them, and then give a large percentage back to them as the commission, or you're going to join a team where the whole team works on all the deals and you yourself will have one specific part of the deal that you handle. Like I do the inspections or that guy does the walkthroughs, et cetera, et cetera. And for that, you also get a smaller portion of the commission. Now, the benefit for that is obviously you have the structure, you're learning from somebody who's experienced and successful, and you're given guaranteed business that you're going to make money from. The downside is that your time is not yours, right? You're responsible for them because obviously they're giving you business, and the amount of money you make on each deal is much less than from deals you either pay for or you get from your sphere of influence. The second thing you should know about becoming a real estate agent is that it's recommended to have a secondary income for your first year because most agents don't make that much money their first year in real estate. Now you can join a team and get guaranteed business, but a lot of times, right, you're still not making a crazy amount of money since there's a lot of other agents on the team. And if you want to go lone wolf, if you want to just be kind of your own agent, generate your own deals, most people are not going to trust you in the first year of being an agent because you're so new. So you got to make sure that if your first year is really just kind of building your brand, showing people you're serious, you know what I mean, making connections, that you at least have money to pay for your bills while you're getting to that second and third year where things kind of take off exponentially. The third thing to know and to remember well is that real estate is a commission business. So there's going to be a lot of times where you're working with a person and it ends up after, let's say, 2 to 3 months of working with them, doing many showings, many hours on the phone, many analyses, they're going to end up either not buying or not selling with you. And you're going to look at it and say, oh my God, I just spent so much time, I didn't make a single dollar. And guess what? That's okay. It's the nature of the business. You have to understand that every single person you work with is not a guaranteed sale, nor should you approach the situation like that. You have to understand that every client you work with is on their own timeline. And for every person that's difficult to work with, or changes their mind a lot, or waste your time, there's going to be another client that knows what they want, that's going to work quickly, that's going to be a very easy transaction. So don't get discouraged for the clients that you put a lot of time into that you don't make money from, because I promise you it balances out. The fourth thing you need to remember before becoming a real estate agent is that to be successful, you have to work odd hours generally. And that doesn't mean you have to get up at like 3 o'clock in the morning and go see a haunted house, but you need to be available when the clients are actually available. And a lot of times that could be the weekends or later at night, let's say after they get off work, go home, take care of their kids, and they actually have time to chill. There's many times that you're going to be on the phone after 7 p.m. until even 10 or even 11 p.m. because that's when people are available. Also, a lot of people can't see houses during the week because they're working and they're only free on, let's say, Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. So if you don't like working the weekends, this profession is not for you. But if you become one of those people that becomes really available to your clients, they will remember that, they'll tell their friends, and they will refer their friends to you. So make yourself available. And the final thing that you should know about becoming a real estate agent is that it's easy to become an agent, but it's not that easy to stay a successful real estate agent. A lot of people, they look on social media and they get really hyped up looking at a lot of successful agents post about their closings, their lifestyle, the cars, the clothes, the money, and they think, hey, it's going to be so easy once I'm in the business to replicate that. If that guy or that girl can do it, of course I can do it. And I'm not saying you can't, but it's a lot harder than you think. What you're seeing on social media, that's the 10%, the tip of the iceberg that's above water, all the success that we post about. What you don't see is that bottom 90% of work that has to go in for us to actually make that top 10% of success. The fact is, this is a sales job, so you need to persevere all the time and be really persistent in what you're doing. You have to prospect, you have to market yourself, and you have to do it all the time. So if you think this is going to be an easy job, you're in for a rude awakening. It might be easy to get licensed, but it's not easy to have longevity in this job. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you guys have any questions about the Las Vegas real estate market or what it takes to become a real estate agent here in Nevada, then I'd love to hear from you. Have a great day.